I don't think they saw themselves as philanthropists. I think they definitely saw themselves as two capable women. That's how I see them. The father of Margaret and Agnes, he started this market. He never sent anyone home with an empty bag just because it was a lack of money. That's the atmosphere they grew up in. That's what you did. Margaret was the older of the two sisters by 4 years. She always read the stock market, watched the investments, and always had extra jobs. When Margaret was at Bridge Street School teaching 3rd grade, the other teachers would ask her to join them for lunch, and she would prefer to stay and eat the sandwich that Agnes had made for her and read the stock market and the paper. And Agnes was up at Leeds going to lunch with us. She didn't make a sandwich for herself. And she taught in the village of Leeds for 45 years, and she really was loved. And a number of the people, the term was Hot Rod Annie, because she was so small they couldn't see her over the steering wheel as she was whipping along the streets. Margaret, she knew Cooley Dickinson. She knew what they were as sisters contributing their money to. She had volunteered here 10,489 hours. They knew Cooley Dickinson. They knew the Annunciation Church. Lilly Library, they may have even gone to 1st grade there. Lilly Library has just done an expansion, and the library the money came at a beautiful time for them.
My first recollection of the O'Donnell sisters is when I took over as Scoutmaster. We were talking about fundraising. They said, we do get a check from the O'Donnell sisters. And I said, why are sisters writing us a check? And $50 isn't going to get us very far. They said, oh, no, it's much more than that. The troop has been associated with Annunciation Church since the very beginning. For the O'Donnell sisters to come to church every day, they would see the Scouts on a more frequent basis. They left some money to us, very fortunately.
We build and do stuff that you couldn't do by yourself and that you thought you would never usually do outside of Scouts.
Now that I have these resources, there's a couple things we're able to do. Uniforms, camping, the money helps us out with that.
I think they've set a wonderful example to all of us.